Guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is a kind of vlog and dinner and over the course of a couple of days of what we did in the lead up to Valentine's Day. So this is what I did. One morning I just went out for a walk and this is just the start of the snow. You'll see this throughout the video, how progressively the snow just gets heavier and heavier. And firstly we started off with a nice trip to the park. Hi everyone, we've just come out for a wee drive. We're off today, so we're just wanting to enjoy the weather. It's really cold and it keeps snowing in between as well, so the sun's out and the sky's trying to turn blue, so we just thought, well, it's nice and it's dry-ish, we should go out and enjoy it. So it is quite limiting what we can do, but we're trying to make the most of it rather than staying home, enjoying the scenery. Hopefully we have a nice summer and we can enjoy that, so hope you stay with us. Any words of wisdom?
Hi, so today we have a plan to go somewhere else and a new place. So we'll see how fresh and show you everything as well. So guys, follow us.
Yeah, good point. Like, share, comment and subscribe. Any words of wisdom, you big baloo? She can hardly move because I've put so many layers on her to keep her warm.
It's so cold, guys.
Hi.
So that's why
Hi guys,
we are all
just going to this
packed.
park to walk
Right.
because I believe in massive walking because I'm going for a walk for a long time. So
Here's Philip.
Okay, so one person talks at a time when you let everyone talk. You excited about getting out to a new place and explore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Stay tuned. So this was us driving to the park and we're just really fed up at home and we needed a bit of a walk, and the kids needed some fresh air as well. I think when you're at home you get stuck in really bad habits, so I think we just needed to get fresh and get out there. So we just wanted to go somewhere scenic, so you can see the beautiful view as we're driving. It was really cold. It doesn't look it because you can see the kind of blue skies coming out, but it was unbelievably cold and that meant we didn't stay there for that long. But it was beautiful day, beautiful location, really nice to get out there and do something, visit somewhere a wee bit different, and kids love exploring and adventures as well. I mean, at the moment there's nothing else we can do, so just making the best of the situation and dealing with it positively, looking after our mental and physical health. हाय गाइस, ਅਸੀਂ आगे होने ये देखो beautiful snowy scene. आपको साथ लेके जाते हैं and we'll show you what we get up to. Friends, ਅਸੀਂ आगे इधर बड़ी ठंड है, but it's nice to get out the house. Yeah, good boy. Snow. Your hussy snows. Edha no bhi adventure pasand hai. I think she likes it. Potter? Harry Potter? Waqar nana hai pani ch. Careful guys. It's okay, her dad's coming. It's okay, baby.
Daddy, right?
Baba, get it, okay? हरी कपड़े देख रहा Ah, di dosto deco. So much snow.
I think the Serranos will be like frozen, I think.
There might be. Don't know if we're going in the right direction for the waterfalls. Shoki. This was us driving back, so we kind of went through a couple of different weather types. So it looks quite foggy and kind of almost blizzardy here. And then as soon as we're near home, the sun's shining, not a bit of snow at all. So guys, we're having a paratha roll, paratha box. Jawak bhi mere bade hungry hai. How's your paratha, Waqar?
That's very nice. I love it.
Wait, what type of paratha is it?
Chicken fajita.
For me to hit my 10,000 steps, I went for a walk to my mum's house. Socially distanced, just wanted to see her and my family briefly. And this was it. It wasn't snowing at all when I'd got to my mum's house, but on the way back, it was like this. It was just white and it was snowing so much. And also I wanted to show you guys my new ring light, and this is what it came with. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it down below. So far really happy with it. It comes with a tripod and so many little slots for you to put in your DSLR camera or your smartphone, and it's dimmable so you can adjust the lighting. Just a bit cumbersome, it's a bit big. I've actually already broken it as I was carrying it from one room to another, so it's not kind of light and portable. And that night the kids were just lying down playing, chatting, so I really wanted to include that in the video because they looked, mashallah, so cute. And this is huggy time when my daughter wants. When the kids went to bed, we just opened up the blinds and watched the snowfall as we watched a classic Bollywood film. I don't know if you guys have seen this or if you know the name of it. Let me know in the comments below. It's an absolute classic, so I was really in the mood for watching that. And my husband loved watching the snowfall. You'll see it throughout the film, and that's what this is. I really liked it, so check it out. And as we were watching, this is what the snow developed into. Really heavy snowfall. Now, we love the snow. It's really nice when you've got nowhere to go, but when you're driving in it, it's just so dangerous here. And it tends to kind of have ice layers and snow, and it's really slippery. So for me, trying to get fit, it's really not good because I've really struggled to go out in it. Okay, so that night I wanted to marinate my lamb Raan overnight, and this was going to be our Valentine's meal, including the kids. So we had this 2.5 kilo lamb Raan, which is leg of lamb, and all I did was put loads of cuts in it, and that was just to allow the marinade to go straight in into the meat and for it to fully absorb it, and I was going to leave it overnight. Now you can make this paste separately, but for me with the kids it was just easier for me to just chuck everything onto the meat and then massage it straight in, and then whilst it's on the foil just wrap it up in the foil, put it in a baking tray and just put it into the oven, not the oven, the fridge. So I started off with covering it generously with olive oil, lemon juice and Greek yoghurt, full fat Greek yoghurt, or whatever you have instead of that if you don't want to use that. I've listed everything down below. So cumin seeds, coriander powder. This is all typical stuff that I have in my house. So for this, as I've maybe said before, it's not anything too unusual, and it is obtainable in supermarkets and grocery shops. So I've added in some salt and generous tablespoons of red chilli flakes. I love this. I add this a lot in my food. Red chilli powder. It looks like I'm adding a lot, but, and this is black pepper, but a lot of it will just sit on the surface of the meat and it might not go straight in, so you need to have something, otherwise it's too plain. And I've added in crushed coriander seeds, and this is a paste that I made that's kind of turned a wee bit watery. So it's garlic, ginger, fresh coriander and fresh mint. So massage all of that in really, really well into all the cuts. And something that I added in last, which I always forget to do this, which was garam masala and turmeric. So once I've added all this in, I add those two things in at the end. If you don't want to do that, that's absolutely fine. If you want to skip anything, if you don't have anything, don't do it. Make your life easier. If you want to blend everything in a blender and then put it on, I use gloves because I don't like getting in there with my hands. I have such a weird phobia of that kind of stuff, but it's the best way to get the meat absorbing the spices. So you can see here, that's me adding in the turmeric and the garam masala. I don't know why I always forget this. I always forget to add this in, and it's such a, I think it's such an important spice. The haldi, the turmeric adds in the colour, and the garam masala adds more spice and just depth to the flavour. So, and obviously as well, there'll be loads of goodness and fat that comes out of the meat. Now, if you're a subscriber to my channel, I've made this before. I've made it in the oven, which took about 3 hours, and I've made it in the Ninja air fryer. So as you can see here, I'm just topping it up with some more red chilies and some lemon, and I'm just going to wrap it up really tightly. So this time I thought, I've never slow cooked before. I know, shock horror, I've never ever done that, and I thought I'll just try it with this piece of meat. But I was really struggling to get some instructions, so I had to just work it out myself. So I cooked it on the slow cooker for 6 hours, which I'll come into in more detail as I go further along the video. So basically I left it overnight. I just wrapped it up and just left it, forgot about it all overnight. And that night I just thought, to make my life easier the next day, I'm going to make a green chutney. If you're a subscriber to my channel, you'll have seen that I've made this before. I'm just putting everything into the blender. Fresh coriander, fresh mint, as much or as little as you want. I would definitely recommend fresh and not dried. You're not going to get the same effect. And I'm really sorry, I actually didn't have the camera in the right position, but all I'm adding in here is cumin seeds, black pepper, salt, piece of garlic, a piece of ginger, green chilies. I don't take the skin off. I know that's very controversial, but when it gets blitzed, you won't even see it, and there is goodness in the skin. If you want to take it off, that's absolutely fine. I always use fresh. You might need to add in a little bit of water and some lemon juice so that there is some water consistency in order to try and grind all these spices down. So you'll see that it just blends beautifully here, and it almost turned into like a thick paste, which is the ideal consistency. I think when it gets too watery, it's not really the ideal texture. So it can last kind of 7 to 10 days if you keep it in an airtight container. What I did was put it into this dish and decorate it for the next day. So here we are, we're about to cook this the next day. I had to break some of the tendons. I had to cut some of the tendons in order to break the bone so it would fit into my Ninja. Obviously, first time I'm using it, so I put it in and I kept the foil in just to kind of stop it from drying out. Tell me if I'm wrong. So I cooked it for 4 hours on high, and whilst that was cooking, I wanted to clean our living room because we were going to serve the food in a desi style. That's how my husband really likes it. This was kind of his Valentine's Day meal. So I'll show you how that came across as well. This was in between cooking, so this was a full 4 hours later. I didn't touch it, keep the lid on, and obviously allow the pressure to still like stay in and cook the meat. So after 4 hours we felt like it needed another 2 hours, but as you can see here, I've put it on to slow cook again, but it's given me the 4 hour options. What are you doing then?
Wow, I'm late.
I just wanted to show you what's happening outside. Beautiful blue skies and freezing cold weather. So while the lamb continues to cook, I wanted to decorate for my husband. So I had a wee helium canister and I blew up some balloons and attached them to string and just put them on the ceiling. Because a lot of places are closed, I couldn't buy this, so I just had to do it myself. So I got some lights and just made this nice cozy rug. My husband loves eating on the floor. I'm British and I struggle to do that, but for him I wanted it to be a really nice setup. So this is how me and my son decorated. My husband loved it. So this is after a full 6 hours of cooking. I checked it and it looked really nice, perfect, not over. I don't like it to be overcooked, so this was perfect for me. I used some of the extra meat juices. I just put it on top and then I just garnished it with fresh coriander leaves. The remaining meat juices, I tried to make that into a gravy. So what happened is my tripod broke, so I couldn't film it, but basically I'll explain what I've done. So I've just strained off the meat juices, and then the liquid that's in the jug, I made like a roux in a pan. So flour, 1 or 2 tablespoons of flour and 2 tablespoons of butter, and mixed that really well. Then I slowly added in the meat juices and just topped it up with any other spices.
Guys, I think the bad happens. I'll be lost and stuff because I'll be out in the car. Guys, why is it not raining?
So I was busy cooking in the kitchen and this was my husband's reaction, and my daughter is hitting the door off of his face, and I think he really liked it. Sorry his head's cut out. I wasn't there to film it properly. I just had it on the kind of broken tripod.
Mum just making some Happy Valentine's Day. Let the bubbles dance. Now you like it, Daddy?
Because I did all of the dinner set up and cooking, I just got my husband a few of these things. So this kind of beautiful flower balloon. I got him this little snow globe. Love thing with a little picture frame section and a red rose. And as you can see, I decorated everywhere. I got all these accessories, these pillows and light up flowers and helium and balloons. So I was hoping to kind of try and make it special that way. So I was so knackered after all the cooking, and I had plated everything up. So my husband brought it in and laid it down really nicely, and he took loads of pictures and he really liked it. He was really happy with it. So I'm really chuffed that I managed to do this for him. He loves eating on the floor, desi style. That's how he was raised, and that's what you would do in Pakistan. And I struggle, you'll probably see in this video that I kind of struggle with that, but it's nice. He's been really obsessed with Ertugrul, that Turkish program, so that's how they would eat traditionally as well. So this is the kind of, there was so many other things that I wanted to do, but in that time limit, as well as having the kids and decorating, this is the best that I did. So I did some boiled potatoes, gravy, leg of lamb, chips for the kids, and then different types of chutneys and dips. My husband loves different dips, so this was the end result. There is a dessert as well, and I don't show you the process of it because it was just a ready-made one. And this is the whole kind of setup of the room. So it was really cozy and romantic. Romantic dinner plus 2 kids. You can imagine the stress. And this is kind of what the table or the kind of setup looked like. It was really nice, really happy with it. I wish I wanted to do more, but for our family that meal was more than enough. So it went down really well. My daughter and son really enjoyed it and ate really well, and I'm really chuffed. It's nice. It's hard to get lamb right, and I sometimes find, you know, that I don't want it to be chewy. That's always my fear. I don't like it to be chewy. And then you want it to be perfect, that everyone likes it, everyone has their own preferred way, but this worked out a lot better. This has been my husband's favourite method of the way that I cook the lamb, and I have made it a few times oven baked and I've air fried it, but the slow cooker is by far the best method, and it's just you chuck it in the air fryer or the slow cooker, which is in my Ninja multi cooker. Just chuck it in there and leave it. I can understand the whole setup of doing that, chucking it in there, going to work and then coming back and all your food's ready. And I was always worried about leaving electrical appliances on like that, but it worked, and this is us eating our food. I just hyperlapsed it. I think my kids enjoy the balloons more than my husband did. So this is my daughter playing with the balloons, having a great time. So later on I just got these little 2 ready-made gooey chocolate desserts from Aldi's. You put them in the microwave for a minute and it's just really nice with a little cup of tea. Hello guys, so I'm going to end the vlog video cooking recipe video here. I just wanted to show you our area. We just went out to get a few bits and bobs, and this is the kind of snowy view, and I am really scared of driving in the snow. Don't like it. I'm always worried that the car loses control, you know, so it is a bit worried. My husband obviously drove and I videoed this, and you can see the chunks of ice all over the road, but the sky is just magnificent. It's beautiful blue sky. I mean, if you're sitting at home and you're looking out, it looks like a beautiful day. It's not, for me, it's not safe to go out for a walk because all the pavements are still covered in blocks of ice, but you can see in the distance there's loads of kids out sledging, and they're having a great time, and I think that's the best thing to do. Make the best of the situation, do things that make you happy, and I'm trying my best to keep fit as much as I possibly can, but this snow kind of scares me. So I really hope you like this video. If there's anything that I can do to improve it, let me know. If you liked anything, give me a wee comment and a wee like and a subscribe. Thank you.